Welcome back to Film Forever I Love Movies. I'm Will, and right now we're gonna review Son.
Why do you think these people were here? Who were they?
I was raised in a cult. It was them. They're coming for us. They awakened something in him.
I was dreaming.
What about?
I was drowning in a river of blood.
Son just recently came out March 5th, starring Andy Matichik, Emil Hirsch, Luke David Bloom. This movie is about a young boy that contracts a mysterious illness, and his mother must decide how far she's going to go to protect her baby from terrifying forces from her past. Now, I recently just put out a video of my review to the trailer of this movie before it had came out. Now, those terrifying forces is Andy Matichik's character actually grew up in a cult, and this cult was, of course, they worship the devil like a lot of these cults is in these movies, you know. And what happens is when she's pregnant, you know, this is, I guess, is we find out later that this child's father is Satan. So the cult throughout the movie, you know, she's starting to realize once the boy keeps getting sick and these weird things are happening, and then she's starting to see people, and then now she's starting to remember, like, oh yeah, I have this cult to have to remember about, because the boy, fast forward, is like 7 years old or something like that, 6, 7, or 8 years old. And she did forget a lot from her past also. So, and her role when she was younger in this cult, like, she was like the main important girl. Her father kind of led the cult, but he really cherished his daughter because she was the one who can, like, invoke or whatever, bring Satan alive. You know, it was like her chance as a young teen or whatever. And so she got pregnant, and then later on, people were after her because they wanted that baby, they wanted that child, and she continued to run, had a good life. Kids started getting sick at a certain age. Come on, your baby started getting sick, like really sick, like just breaking out in these weird lesions on their body and everything. Take it to the hospital. Now at the hospital, they looking messed up, but the tests come up fine. Everything's good. And then, you know, so they have that happening, and then you start finding out the kid gets really sick. The only thing that cures him is like blood. He has to eat somebody. It's crazy. She comes in, she see people all like insides all dug out and everything, and the kid go from like all sick, and he's like, "Mom, let's go play outside after." I'm like, "Man, you just ate our neighbor," and he's just satisfied right now, you know. But I mean, what would you do? Your child, that's your child. So do you know what I'm saying? Like the only way when he gets really sick like that, you have to feed him blood, or you have to feed him somebody. You know, you put your kid down, you turn your kid in, or do you go get somebody who did you wrong a couple days ago? I don't know. There's actually a scene in there, a movie like that. You know, this pimp over there beating his women there at a motel. Pimp is bad talk, you know, talking real reckless to the lady and her son because they on the run because people after her son. So she ends up luring him in, and, you know, kids start feasting. But of course, she didn't really like her kid, you know, killing people and eating people for a living. So she needed to kind of break this curse and take this off of her. So the only things that she could do is bring Satan back, I guess, to break the curse, you know. And mind you, this cult is still after her. It's still after her, and they're like super connected everywhere. So the one thing I will say for you, yeah, I said a lot, but I will save the ending. I like the ending. You know, this movie wasn't very original. You know, it's a lot of movies like this. You kind of could predict what was going to happen. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know, I may have a clip that I'll run back to. In my trailer review, I said what was going to happen with her and her son, what she would try to do. Actually, roll that back. Let me show you something. You know what? Look, I make a bet. Just from watching the preview and haven't heard this at all, I bet you that the mom might end up having to kill her son or try to kill him because he gets possessed or something like that. She's going to have to like shoot him or do something like that. That's what it looks like. I could be wrong. Was I right or was I wrong? Now I'll lie to y'all. Yeah, you know, I'm just going to tell y'all the movie. I gave y'all warnings already. I was right. But did she kill him or did she not kill him? I won't tell you that, but I tell you she attempted to do that. So that's what I mean. Like when you could kind of call these movies from the jump and then predict them. So I don't know. Ivan Kavanaugh did well in this. I wish they would have thought a little bit more outside the box. You know, it just reminded me of too many other movies. Like I said, like just recently watching Eli, great movie. You know, some was pretty good. I just thought, you know, too predictable, except the ending. I didn't the far end. You know what I mean? Like the last scene, very last scene. I didn't really see that coming. You know, it was very gory, a little too gory for me. Like I know we don't watch like the gory like horror type movies, you know, because like for me, the gorier it is doesn't mean it's more scarier. It's just more gory, just more mess. But overall, I thought the movie was pretty solid. It wasn't great, but I enjoy movies like this anyway, so it was pretty good, man. I need me like a rating system I'm trying to start, so I don't really know. I don't have like, is it 3 stars? Is it 5 stars out of what? So I'm gonna just let it happen organically. We'll see what happens. You guys tell me, if you watched this movie, did you enjoy the movie? You know, at all? Let me know in the comments. And what's another great horror movie? You know, I love a good horror movie sometimes. I haven't watched a lot lately, but I'm talking about like, when I say good, I mean like the first 3 Nightmare on Elm Streets. Mostly like 1 and 3 are like the best ones, you know. You guys tell me. Put some in the comments and maybe I'll talk about them. And yeah, that's it. So please subscribe, like, share, notifications, all the above. I'm Will, Film, Forever I Love Movies. I'm out.